Okay, it cut me off, but so I was saying area is measured in square units as well as surface area. So let's move on to Tuesday's column. Number 1 said a reporter earned $29,400 in 1 year. If the reporter earns the same amount of money each month, what is the monthly amount earned? Okay, so we're trying to figure out if she makes that 1 year, how much does she make in each month? Now, we have to have a little background knowledge here. All of us should know how many months are in 1 year. So there's 12 months in a year. So we would have to divide 29,400 divided by 12. So let's look at that. 29,400 divided by 12 months. And that will give us her income for each month. Because you're taking this 29,400 and you're giving it to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, so on and so on, all the way to 12 months. Okay, so how many times does 12 go into 2? It's smaller, so we know it doesn't, right? Okay, 12 goes into 29 how many times? 2. 2 times 12 is 24. 9 minus 4 is 5. Bring down our 4. How many times does 12 go into 54? Okay, so we need to come over here and make our multiplication tower to help us out with our multiples. So 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. And 12 times 5 is 60. Okay, so we can't be 5 because that would be over the 54. So it would go in 4 times, which is 48. Subtract that. We have to regroup here. Okay, we're going to borrow from that 5. 8, 14 minus 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we get 6 there. All right. So we already brought down that 4. We're going to bring down the 0. Look at there, 60 goes in 5 times evenly. 5 times 12 is 60. Bring down our other 0. How many times does 12 go into 0? 0 times. Okay, so her monthly income is $2,450. All right, so number 1, she would earn $2,450 a month. We can check our work by multiplying that by 12 and getting $29,400. All right, number 2, what is the value of the expression 8.225 minus 7 and 91 So we need to just solve that. That's what it's asking you to do. So if we have 8.225 minus, remember when we are adding or subtracting decimals, we must stack them up, okay? 7.91. That is a common mistake that we forget to do that because we want to push all of these numbers back here, okay? To make us okay with not doing that, we're going to put 2 zeros as placeholders. 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 0 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. I did not stack up my decimals very good. Let's see, what did I do here? 8225. I only needed 1 0. Silly me. Okay, we only needed 1 0 there. I was getting ahead of myself. So if we have 8 minus 7.91. 1 0. All right, there we go. 5, 1. Here's where we're going to borrow. Bring this decimal straight down. 12 minus 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. So we get 0.315 for number 2 in the Tuesday column. Number 3, which expression is equivalent to 3 times 5 plus 4? All right, so here we have to figure out what's going on. So we can solve this and find one that's equivalent, or we know that a property is happening, right? So we can determine if we distribute this, what would we get? All right. So if we did the distributive property, 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. So that would be the same as saying 15 plus 12. So the correct answer here would be D. Now let's look at the other answer choices. They distributed the 3 to the 5 here for C and got 15, but they forgot to do it to the 4. Again, another common mistake. It has to be distributed to both for it to be equal. Okay, they distributed the 3 to the 4 in answer choice B, but they didn't distribute the 3 to the 5. So that makes that incorrect. And in A, they just did 3 plus 4 plus 5. We know that's not right because this 3 right here, right beside those parentheses, means to multiply. So if we had 5 plus 4, that would be 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 does not give us 27. So the correct answer to that was D. Let's see, moving on to last one on Tuesday's column, area of a triangle. Okay, so we did area of a trapezoid on Monday. Now we're doing area of a triangle. Here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to know our formula again. Area equals base times height divided by 2 for area of a triangle. So our height here, remember it has to make a right angle. So our height is 2. Our base is 8. All right, that's 6. We don't need it. Okay. If this triangle was turned, it might be easy for some of us to think 6 was the height. That is not the case. Remember, the height has to be perpendicular to the base. So that 6 is just an unneeded number. So we have 8 times 2 divided by 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the area of the triangle is 8 centimeters squared. Okay, because we were using centimeters right here, so it's 8 centimeters squared.